Hi, this is Monty from Mopar Vehicles and welcome to another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our lovely low mileage 2006 SLK 280 Sport. Covered 46,000 miles, I think it is. Yeah, just over 46,000 miles. Great service history, two owner from new vehicle as well. So I'm going to briefly walk around the car, give you a more detailed review very shortly. Now I'm going to hold the camera by the number plate if you want to do any kind of MOT checks, history checks, mileage checks, that type of thing. Please feel free to do one. She is all HPI clear. And I'll just hold it there for a few seconds while you jot it down. Now the videos will tend to take about 8 minutes long. I'll try and be as brief as I possibly can, but they are designed to, I don't know, try and be as honest as I possibly can, really. Again, it's all about the honesty, trust, integrity. Please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. Genuine reviews. You've got one or two that are not verified purchases that customers have put their own reviews on, but most of them, they're all verified purchases, etc. Now, we don't use these videos just to try and pick holes in our cars. You know, you're looking at a 2006 car, 14 years of age, regardless of the mileage. She's not a brand new car. She's going to have a few imperfections here and there, but believe me, I've put about 140 miles on this car myself. Absolutely love it. Spent 14 years working for the brand, passionate about Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and I'm passionate about, you know, especially selling cars like this, especially with this specification on it as well. So AMG body kit, xenon lights, front and rear parking sensors. It's got the sports pack, so you've got the black leather interior with the red stitching, goes round the seat, round the steering wheel, etc. You'll see all that inside. Air scarf, navigation, heated seats, the works. You've got everything on this particular car. I think at the time, I don't think a panoramic glass roof was an option at the time on these particular cars, but I think if it was, they would have had it on this particular car. All right, so I'm going to start off on the driver's side front just to give you a good view. Now this particular colour is called Brilliant. Is it Brilliant? Yeah, it is Brilliant Silver from memory. I don't think it was Iridium on this. Hopefully that all looks good. As I mentioned, it's got the AMG body kit on the car, front and rear parking sensors. Now these are an option of the wheels, the sport wheels that you got with the car. She's got Pirelli P0 tyres all the way around. Let's just show you the wheels. You have got a couple of little marks on the alloy wheels that we've touched up just around the edges around here, but it really didn't warrant having all the wheels refurbished. Okay, I think the worst one's probably the passenger side front. Let me just show you from the back, come down the front. Lovely. There were a couple of little trolley dents. We've had them addressed on the car. It's all good. Hoping to try and get this video done before it starts to rain. Let's just show you inside. Hopefully you'll be able to pick that up. So you could have had these cars with a red seat belt, but they've opted, or the previous, I think it was originally a demonstrator, then one private owner. So it's two owners on this particular car. So navigation, climate control, air conditioning, nice, super cold. Your air scarf, which is your buttons on here. You've got heated seats and air scarf. So air scarf is what the hot air comes out of the head restraints. You got electric memory driver seat, and then you'll have, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little stalk there that you can control the steering wheel with. You've got not Bluetooth connectivity on this particular car, but inside the armrest you've got a slot where you can buy a Bluetooth module, Mercedes-Benz Bluetooth module. They're about 150 quid, and then you can use your phone. Cruise control, speed limiter, paddle shift on the steering wheel, automatic headlamps. You've got xenons on this car, as I mentioned, folding mirrors, electric mirrors, everything really. I think the only, with the air conditioner, I think there was a digital climate control. This one's just got the normal climate control. Let's show you around the back of the car. Now one thing I have noticed, there is just in that lamp there, just a slight crack to the lamp. Okay, now at the end of the day, if I was taking a photograph from here, you wouldn't pick any of that up, hence the reason why we just wanted to show that to you. Along the back bumper, all looks good here. As I mentioned, you've got rear parking sensors, you've got the AMG boot lip spoiler, and then that is the sort of partitioning compartment that you need to fold in to actually activate the roof. Okay, that is the navigation disc that goes in here. In the front of the car, in the glove box, there's a CD multi-changer, but hopefully that all looks good to you here. Let's just go down this side as well. Hopefully that all looks good to you. And as I mentioned, you've got Pirelli P0s all the way around. Okay, 18-inch wheels, 18-inch tyres obviously. Now you've got a couple of little hairline scratches here. I've tried to polish them out as best as I possibly can. Let me just zoom into them around here. I've polished them out as best as I possibly can. But again, it doesn't warrant any painting. Again, if I took a photo from here, you wouldn't pick any of that up. And again, the reasons behind the videos, we've all done it before. We've seen cars, they look absolutely stunning in the photos. Go and have a look at them, stand in front of them. Nothing like as they've been described. Now, I think majority of customers will know they're coming to have a look at a car that is 14 years of age. She's not going to be brand new, guys. But for a car this age, she looks, in my opinion, only lovely. You've got the transparent wind deflector there as well, genuine Mercedes-Benz item. There's the CD changer in there, full book pack with a service book as well. I can't remember how many stamps in there. I think there's about 8 or so, that type of thing. Now this particular age of car, they were done on something called Mercedes-Benz Service Assist, so it could have been 18 months, 18,000 miles before a car got serviced. But you'll find there were some years in this particular car it was serviced, I think spark plugs in the same year as a service done 6 months before, or whatever. Now one other thing it's had done, which was part of the service history, I think there's about 8 or 9 in there. Part of it was all is done at Mercedes-Benz, part was done at specialists. Okay, now one of the important things that was done at 40,000 miles, it was done by Mercedes-Benz Exeter, I think it was, who serviced most of the Mercedes-Benz service history in the car is done at Exeter. And the last service, now we've got to service it anyway, we've got to do a lubrication service and a brake fluid change, but the last service that was done at Mercedes-Benz had about 40,000 miles, the all-important automatic transmission fluid done. So they're normally done at about 40,000 miles on most of the Mercedes-Benz cars, and then not again. Now let me, I did skip through the front of the car, just to say it all looks really good here. Now there was a little bit on the bumper I forgot to show you on the back bumper. I'm going to shoot back over to there. Now there were a few little stone chips along the front of the car that we've touched up as best as we possibly can. Alright, a tiny, I don't know, you might not pick it up, tiny little bit of a dent just here. These are quite soft, it's where people push down on the bonnet to close it. Just a tiny little sort of swage on here, but nothing major. Let me just show you that bit on the back bumper. Totally forgot about that. Now just around where the parking sensor is, it's around here somewhere, there is a tiny little mark. You might pick it up if I zoom right in, but again, come out, not going to pick it up. It's probably just been a bit overzealous really. So we're over 8 minutes. I do babble on far too much. Now this is probably the worst wheel. Let me just show you around the edges, around there where we touched up around here, and I think around there we've just touched up at the bottom. It just didn't warrant us having the all of the alloy wheels refurbished. So tell you briefly about the warranty. You get 6 months warranty of all of our vehicles. We do not charge you an administration fee. We don't charge you any documentation fee. None of that. We are admin free. So the price that you see the car is advertised at is the price you pay. If you want to upgrade the warranty for another 6 months to give you 12 months in total, works out another £99. All right, so thank you very much for persevering. We're over 9 minutes now. If you're interested in this car or anything else at Mopar Vehicles, pick up the phone, send me a text, email, whatever you want to do, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. Many thanks again for your time. Bye-bye.